guys, Mark Crossfield here in my hand today. I've got the Kirkland golf ball. This is Costco's golf ball, selling I think at $14.99 out of stock. They're limiting the stocks or how many you can buy when they come back into stock. So you can only buy, I think I'm reading here, like 24 packs per customer. No bulk buying. So it's a cheap golf ball that's meant to perform as good as anything on the market. I'm going to take it out on the golf course as well as a custom fitting environment and test what the Kirkland Signature has to offer. Let's get stuck in. So the Kirkland ball, Signature ball, we're going to read from the box here. It is a 4-piece urethane cover golf ball. I've got my numbers here and I've compared it to my Chrome Soft, which is the ball I game. The core larger and soft core for maximum distance, outer core speed boosting, outer core for maximum impact energy transfer. Literally just reading from the box here. Mantle, super fast mantle that works with the cover to optimize spin and energy transfer. Cover, soft touch, durable urethane cover for greenside control. So it's saying everything that other balls kind of say. Now when I put it through a dry test environment, let's show you what I came up with. So I started hitting with a 7-iron. Got numbers up here in front of me. Going 154 distance, spinning around 5.9. Now if we compare that to my Chrome Soft here, 154 distance and spinning at 5.8, 30 peak height to 31 with the Kirkland, 20 degrees launch to 19.6. Very, very similar. Now, if we take it to a 56 degree wedge, the Kirkland here was spinning at 5.3, going in at 88 yards. I was trying to hit it 90 yards. So averaging 88, 87, 90, 86. Spinning at 5.3. If we compare that to my Chrome Softs, now we see a massive difference here. 9,000 with my Chrome Softs going in at 90, 2 yards further. So what I did is, that didn't feel right to me. That felt too big a difference. It didn't feel like that should be the kind of the amount of difference. So I hit another set of Chrome Soft pitches, trying to go 90 yards. So this time I went 89 yards, and you see it's back down at 5.2. And here lies the danger with people talking about golf ball and testing golf ball, certainly in a dry environment like that. There are so many factors that can determine things like spin that lots of people don't understand. For me, I was making sure the ball, my face, and the mat I was hitting off was as clean as possible, because anything getting trapped between the ball and the face can affect the friction on the face and affect the spin. Just follow Andrew Rice if you want some great information on spin. He does a great test where he just puts water on the face, hit a shot compared to no water on the face, and the spin changes dramatically because the friction changes. So you watch anyone hitting a shot, if they just bring a ball on, hit another shot, to think that they're comparable is going to be pot luck on what is left on that face in those grooves, those kind of things. So actually it was much higher spin in my Chrome Soft, but then when I tried it again, it was very similar. So 5.3 for the Kirkland, and then it came back to 5.235 with my Chrome Soft. Now, if we go to Kirkland on the driver, 257, this was with my Sub-Zero driver as well, spinning at 1.7. And if you go to my Chrome Soft, spinning at 1.9, going at 2.65. And this is where I could see any of the difference, which was small, apart from the feel aspects, which we're going to go on to in a second when we get on the course, which is much more built around kind of a real gaming feel of that golf ball. I did find the Kirkland tended to spin very low. I've got a 1.4 in there, dropping down at 1.4, going to 1.56. That's falling out the air for me. Where the Chrome Soft for me stayed a little bit more consistent with its spin rate, kept me around that 2,000, which is kind of really my optimum for getting consistent distance. And you could see from the results there, the distance was different. If you look at the Kirkland, 153 ball speed. If you look at my Chrome Soft, 153 ball speed, but the distance a difference because of that spin model, basically. 157 to 165 with my Chrome Soft. Let's get it out on the course. It's interesting. The only other thing I noticed hitting this ball is it did seem to deteriorate fractionally quicker, or a bit more quicker than my TrueViz Chrome Soft. It did feel like it wasn't going to last quite as long. But do remember the price point's quite different. Let's get these out on the golf course. Right, on the tee, it's a bit windy, it's going to be fun. Got my Epic Sub-Zero, we've got the Kirkland against my Chrome Soft TrueViz. See if we notice any difference. You see the dry test thing? Not much in it. Oh, I've hit that well, leave it win. Leave it win. Middle left, take it. Cool, we see if this one gets, I hit that well. Let's see if the TrueViz can keep up. It's a very breezy day today. Oh yeah, that's identical shot. Oh, it's not going to be much in those two, I tell you. Get up there and see. Right, here we go. Kirkland just up the left, and there is my Callaway ball. Not much in that at all, really. Very, very similar. It performs well. It doesn't feel how I want a ball to feel anymore, but for people who do want a ball that feels that way, that is performing pretty good. So I've moved forward to the red tees because it gives me a 160-yard shot into this beautiful par 3. The flag's actually just over this gorse bush, typical link style golf. 7-iron, Kirkland, and my TrueViz. So I'm going to hit my TrueViz first time. Hit that quite well, it's a nice sound. Yep, that's up. Let's see how that feels in relationship to the Kirkland. You could see from the numbers collected there was not much really in it. It's going to boil down a lot for me, for that feel, that sound, how I want that ball to kind of feel like it's performing. Cool, they're almost identical hits going in the same spot. Let's get up there and see. It'd be interesting to see if there's anything to notice on how that ball was stopped or not. But you can see from the dry test, as I just said, there's not much in it. Let's get up there and check it out. So there's my Chrome Soft, TrueViz, and there is the Kirkland, and the pitch marks for both of these two balls were almost that same distance apart from each other. I'm not seeing really any differences in stopping. Again, I like the colour of that one. I'm liking the feel. There's not much in it, guys. Let's have a bit of fun with this Kirkland ball around the green. I've got two of these, and I've also got my Chrome Softs out there as well. 56, very tricky chipping in this wind and a lot of slope here. This could make me look silly. Taking on such an impossible chip, maybe not the best idea, but quite a good test. Certainly the best shot with the Kirkland. It feels a little harder, a little tingier, but I'm comparing it to a Chrome Soft, which I'm really enjoying. It feels soft, but that ball feels as good as anything. So we need to try with the putter as well. There's an audible difference between my two balls. Kirkland feeling that little bit louder, harder if you like, but that's an audible thing rather than a physical. Off the putter face, it is more of a clip, but it's certainly not a tough ball. Oh, I've rolled it. Mine is feeling softer, it's a different sound, but you can see from the performance, that's a whole different kettle of fish when it comes to what it feels like with the putter. I prefer the feel of mine, but the Kirkland feels as good as anything. I think I've said that already. Feels. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Periscope, all the normal social places. Also, come and visit my new website, markcrossfieldgolf.com. See you over there.